I went to Oxford Street in London the other day, and as I was walking past Waterstones, I thought to myself, I am not going to go in there, because if I go in there, I will definitely spend money. But on the way home, we walked past it again, and I was like, well, what's the harm in looking? But obviously there is a harm, because of the fact that I came out with books. How could I not have come out with books? There's actually a little mini haul for you guys, and I got 4 books all together, and I will get right into it. First of all, I've got Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. Scott Westerfeld is actually the author of the Ugly series. I've actually only read the first one, but I was very impressed with it, that I am really looking forward to reading this novel. The clankers who put their faith in machinery are squaring up to the Darwinists, who have begun evolving living creatures into tools. Prince Alexander, the would-be heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, comes from a family of clankers and travels the country in a walker, a heavily fortified tank on legs. Deryn Sharp, a girl disguised as a boy, works for the British Empire, crewing an airship made of living animals, the ultimate flying machine. Now as Alec runs from his own people and Deryn crash lands in enemy territory, their lives are about to collide. Secondly, I have Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I haven't actually heard much on this book, other than the fact that it's got mixed reviews, so I thought, why not have a read of this to see what my opinions of it are. I did the same with A Knife of Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I wasn't really impressed, so we'll see what we think of this one. For Nora Gray, romance was never part of the plan, not until Patch came along. With his easy smile and eyes that seemed to see inside her, Nora is drawn to him against her better judgment. But after a series of terrifying encounters, Nora isn't sure if she can trust him. Patch seems to be everywhere she is and to know more about her than her closest friends. And when she tries to seek answers, she discovers she is right in the middle of a centuries-old battle between the immortal and the fallen, and it's time to take sides. Thirdly, we have Across the Universe by Beth Revis. Now, I am extremely excited to read this, as I have heard so many good things, and the story sounds really good. I'm also in love with this cover as well. I mean, it's just amazing. I didn't even realise that these two are faces at first. I thought that the white bit in between was just a void in space or something, so that really struck me. Trapped in space and frozen in time, Amy is bound for a new planet. But 50 years before she's due to arrive, she is violently woken, the victim of an attempted murder. Now Amy's lost on board and nothing makes sense. She's never felt so alone. Yet someone is waiting for her. He wants to protect her, and more if she'll let him. And last but not least, we have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now, I am super excited to read this book. This is the first book in the Mortal Instruments series, and I have read the first book in the Infernal Devices series, which was Clockwork Angel, and I was thoroughly impressed by that stunning piece of writing, and I am so excited to read this. I have very high hopes for this book. Clary Frey is seeing things, vampires in Brooklyn and werewolves in Manhattan. Irresistibly drawn towards a group of sexy demon hunters, Clary encounters the dark side of New York City and the dangers of forbidden love. So those are all the books for my little October haul. So those were the books, and if anyone has any opinions on those books, then I would love to hear them. I actually have a blog where I write all my reviews of my books at the moment, so if you'd like to see that, I've also put that in the down bar. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye!